부릉부릉.
It's been 2 days since I last properly played, but now I have time again to get that sweet taste of the Limbus. The plan that seemed so perfect took little time to go awry. Don Quixote's outburst runs us afoul with the Tingtang gang. Alright, let's do this. Who do we take with us? Let's reselect this. No, Don Quixote! No! Even if you scream, I won't take you with me. We're going with what will clear this. Still not paying attention to what I need for the ego because I don't think I need it yet. This is gonna be a thing that I'm gonna use extensively in the next dungeon, I guess. As Sword predicted, all the pawnbrokers were busy closing their street entrances to avoid trouble. Nice shirt.
너희 착것들이 우리 가족을 건들고 무사히 넘어갈 것 같냐?
저런 집단들은 왜 꼭 서로를 가족이라고 부르죠? 없던 유대감을 쥐어짜내야 하니까?
Wait, what other things are there to bond over? Do you think they're gonna fuck each other in the ass and that's like their thing or what?
우리 소중한 막내 동생 이마에 혹이 생겨버렸잖아. 맙소사. 이런 건 계획에 없었는데.
Effie clutches his forehead as if it were aching. I thought about goading him to keep some headache pills at hand if this was enough to cause him pain, but I refrained. He wouldn't have understood you anyway. My lack of a head would have made the message far less impactful anyway. Can I have a headache still?
어이 너희들! 이제까지 우리들을 쓸모없는 버러지처럼 취급했었지? 폐기물들을 모아놓은 하수장이라고 생각했잖아.
아무도 그렇게까지 말하진 않았어, 오티스.
Jesus Christ.
하지만 왜 우리 부서가 황금가지를 탈환하는 막중한 임무에 놓였는지 이유가 궁금하지 않았나?
뭔데요?
Oh, she really got him good. Even Effie seemed to be taken aback by Otis' opposing attitude.
비록 다른 자들이 오수 속에 절여진 폐기물이라는 건 동감한다만.
Wow.
글쎄, 그렇게 생각하는 건 당신뿐이라니까.
I like the slight humor here.
오티스 씨는 항상 저희를 그런 시선으로 바라보셨던 거군요.
나는 무전무패의 역사를 가지고 있고 관리자님은 불사에 가까운 치유를 할 수 있는 소생 능력을 지니고 있으시지. 사실 둘만 있어도 충분해. 베르길리우스 그 작자는 나와는 생각이 다른 모양이지만 어쨌든 아무리 무수한 전투를 치러도 폐기물들은 폐기되지 않는다. 폐기물인 채로 그대로 부활할 뿐이다.
That makes me wonder, do you think we'll ever reach a point where you're able to complete the game with like X amount of sinners less than you should? Going for it with one sinner would be... Well, you get one more dice every round, so if you can survive the first 3 rounds or something, you're gonna start off equal as you would have with 4 sinners, basically. Oh, that makes me interested in doing a challenge run already. Oh, no.
멋지다는 듯이 말하긴 했지만 결국 저희를 쓰레기 취급하는 것뿐이었네요.
뭐 저리들.
적군들이 몰려오는군. 준비되셨습니까, 관리자님?
Always. For you, always, Otis. Now please start stepping on me, because I'm not used to a woman being this nice to me. And it doesn't feel as good, to be honest, as I thought it would. Alright, let's just go for anything. I don't know if I'm over leveled for this or if it's just the identities that I have that are this strong. Hence why I don't really want to pull anymore until I clear another chapter, basically. It's good because it's pacing myself lunacy wise and also stopping my progress a little bit, since I also don't get any ego, right? Oh, they seem to be stronger. They want some clashes now. I thought about the battle system, and I think the only thing you really... Let's roll this back. The only thing you really need to pay attention to, since you can't fully just overcome your enemy, is the coin value and the coin toss value.
처리할 시간이야 머저리네.
And I should win every single clash now because everything was pretty much overwhelmingly better. Well, except for the one-sided attacks. And one of us is staggered apparently due to the bad last turn we got. Wow, that was a good attack, Faust. Okay, yeah, two of them are staggered, it doesn't matter. What do we do? They're gonna die anyway. There's so many one-sided attacks on this guy that he's just done. And the others are just dead. So slowly but surely, and it's weird because it's been like not even a week since release. No, it's today. Today is 1 week since release. It's Monday that I'm recording this. And you will see this in like a month's time. So you, for the next, going back to it, for like episode 1 to 6, you will think, let's make it 1 to 8. You will think, holy shit, he doesn't get the combat system at all. When in actual fact, I have learned it in the span of a week, or most of it, I guess, since there are some tricks still, I guess, that I'm gonna iron out, some quirks that I'm gonna find out and iron out. Fighting abnormalities, where I can actually choose where to attack, basically. But I am slowly getting the hang of it. I'm still just miffed about the fact that they designed a UI like this. It doesn't scream incompetence, okay? Because they're not incompetent. It just screams... It doesn't scream anything, actually. It's just sad that... Because the Arena UI was actually pretty good. And this seems like a step back. So I don't quite understand how that could happen. Anyway, the Sinners continue to fight off the Tingtang gang's Guguans. They just keep on appearing, suggesting that we're in the territory. Which I guess we are, so...
상대하기에도 우스운 수준이었어. 별거 아니었네.
콩콩이 파는 이 거리 일대를 지배하고 있던 집단이야. 한 번의 전투로 끝날 게 아닌.
Just then, more Tingtangers began showing up from the street corners.
대체 어디서 온 놈들인데?
The fuck is a haricot? Is it like a clown or something? Like a harlequin? Or...
우리 제군들은 림버스!
Effie quickly covered Don Quixote's mouth.
미쳤어. 뒷골목에 광고판이라도 걸 셈이야.
또 온다. 관리자님, 지시를.
Okay, I like that. That's short and concise. It still fills the chapter with some combat, because obviously we're gonna have to fight our way through this from a narrative standpoint. But it's not like 20 minutes exposition again. Also makes this a more combat-oriented episode, which makes for a good change. Okay, let's take a look. We're favored either way, but obviously 5 to 17. I wonder if it's like a 5 to 70 because there's like a plus 100 at the top. Is that due to the affinity? No. Because 12 plus 3 is 15. How do I get to 17? It's like a 2. But a 2 is never 100 of any of these numbers. Skill power plus 2 against units with slash fragility. Oh. Okay, they're weak against... No. They're not weak against slash? Oh, no, they are weak against that. Wait, what are these? Oh, okay. The left thing... I thought it was resistance up, when in actual fact it means damage up. And the right icon means... I can't show you because you just can't hover over something properly. The right icon means resistance up, damage down, basically. Okay, so this gives me plus 2 power on my coin. It's called skill power here, but usually it's called coin power or something, or is the coin power the plus 3? And the skill power is 12. This is the same. Here we're going for well, the 8 to 10 is better, I think. So this is 6 to 16. Again, I don't think I would actually need to pay attention here, but it's just to reiterate my point of how you can... Well, how you can play the game, how you can understand the game, I guess. obviously you can get even deeper into strategy there. Since I think, the way I understood it, once the skill is used, the skill at the top of it drops down, basically, right? That's why you see skills you can't use yet at the top of your skill bar, like in a bag. It's gonna be 2 red skills coming up after using up these 2 blue skills. And every sinner obviously has like their skill list to begin with, right? So you can be strategic about using up colors you don't really want right now or something. Or you can just go on. As soon as your enemies are in shambles, basically. Really looking forward to uptying Ishmael once more, because then she gets a skill that what's the actual damage value on these 2 skills? They're both the same, both 26. This is on a clash win, and he doesn't clash, so it would be better to just gain poise next turn by just getting a heads hit. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Ishmael's, whatchamacallit, her 3rd uptie, basically, since she gets a skill to spend her charge, finally. We could be losing that last one. And spending the charge must be really satisfying, I guess. Okay, just going through with this again. As soon as 2 of them are out of commission by being staggered or something else, there's no point to pay much attention anymore in these battles. Otherwise it's just gonna take too long. Oh. Okay, dude. Last one standing, huh? Wow, he's really tanky. Gotta say, 34 damage settled it though.
젠장 그만 좀 튀어나와! 카지노에 들어가기도 전에 지쳐서 뒤지는 게 더 빠르겠어.
That doesn't matter, I can just resurrect you.
안심해요, 히스클리프. 관리자님이 있는 한 우리가 지쳐서 죽을 일은.
Do you get revived with like, let's call it full stats? No hunger, no thirst, no exhaustion?
누가 그걸 몰라서 물어보냐?
해결은 간단하다. 어떤 조직이더라도 그 대가리를 깨부수면 떠봤던 고기 덩어리는 무너진다.
Interesting.
너 여기서 유일하게 마음에 드는 소리를 하네. 짜증나니까 저 부수러 가자. 대가리든 뭐든.
자, 전진하세!
잠깐! 다들 돌아와! 파우스트, 너 계속 이런 애들이랑 같이 다녀야 하는 거냐?
See, feeling pity for her.
삶은
Oh.
의문투성이죠.
Well, she kind of likes it. Look at that slight smile on her face. I think she finds it endearing by now.
그렇게 이상적이라고 할 수도 있겠어.
내 대가리 어딨어? 당장 튀어나오라 그래!
Heathcliff grabbed the Mook by the collar, shook it about violently. To me, it looked like anything still conscious had left already. And maybe even more than that.
우리 형님은 차탑에 계실 거다.
The Sea Heart, is that the name of their boss?
차탑? 차탑이 어디야? 알아듣게 말해!
이 근방의 폐차장을 말하는 걸 거야. 그런데 너희 진심으로 콩콩이파 보스까지 처리할 생각이야?
I gotta say, Effie's voice actor sounds really familiar, but I can't pinpoint it.
그런다고 인사고과에 반영되거나 하진 않아. 알고 있어?
저자는 그런 것까지 염두에 두고 행동할 만큼 명민하진 못해요.
계략, 속셈 따위랑은 거리가 먼 오물이지. 말도 안 되는 일과는 가깝지만.
아니야. 말이 되는 것 같기도 해요. 문제 없어, 에피. 우리는 항상 플랜 B까지 대비해 놓잖아.
Her smile unsettles me. Sword spoke with a serene face. However, I could see her consciously trying to maintain calm from time to time. giving me reason to suspect that she's putting on a veil of kindness.
여러분이 위장을 하는 게 불가능하다면 다 같이 콩콩이파 조직원들로 위장해 버리는 겁니다. 단체로 들어가도 눈에 띄지 않을 거고 순조롭게 꼭대기층까지 진입할 수 있을 테니까요. 겸사겸사 콩콩이파에게서 소망력도 뺏어가죠.
Towering cars. We learned from a Tingtang that the bosses at the scrapyard housing car pagodas. For our plan B, we must take Wishpaw from the gang and borrow their clothes. I need your boots, your clothes and your motorcycle. That wasn't my best Arnie impression. I'm very sorry.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
Embarrassing display.
오, 다들 와서 이것 좀 보게나.
Why does this bunny look like the punishing bird? What if that's like a... Also, what are these pictures? Gotta have to zoom into them while editing. They must be references to something. I mean, clearly these are like pictures of a little girl. And not sure what to think of that.
이게 다 뭐죠?
차들이 마치 탑처럼 쌓여 있어. 의무라군.
Wow. That's a cool CG. The structures that seem tower-like at a distance were actually cars stacked upon each other.
차들이 왜 이렇게 잔뜩 쌓여 있는 걸까요?
What about cars? I've talked about transportation methods in the city before, but what about cars? Are they even still used? What about fuel? What do they use as fuel? Not every car can be like Mephistopheles, where you feed it corpses, blood.
어떤 곳엔 편지가 쓰여 있어. 가족들이 보낸 것인가 본데?
보고 싶다고 쓰여 있네요. 이분들은 곧 돌아오는 거겠죠?
그럴 리가. 설사 카지노에서 돌아왔다 하더라도 가족의 품으로 멀쩡히 돌아갈 수 있는 상태는 아닐 텐데.
뭐 가이드 역할까지 보너스로 해드리자면 이 골목에 숨겨진 랜드마크랍니다.
도박꾼들의 말로지.
이곳은 콩콩이파 세력이 중고차 사업으로 세력을 불리는 발돋움판이 된 곳이고요.
로자, 당신은 이런 데 자주 와봤다면서. 뭔가 부연 설명해 줄 건 없어? 왠지 흥미로운 이야기가 나올 것 같은데.
아, 몰라. 기억 안 나. 난 과거는 다 잊고 앞만 보며 살아가기로 결심했어.
Kind of like a voice actor, I gotta say. At first, I thought it unfitting for her since she's so high and towering and so big, but the somewhat cutesy voice at times makes it feel as if she's putting up a persona with this, right? With her being cutesy, when in actual fact, I guess there's more behind a pretty face.
저런 방해꾼들만 없으면 결심대로 살아갈 수 있을 것 같은데 말이야.
Also, that smile. Oof.
나가들아!
Oi,
이 근방이 우리 구역인 건 알고 걸음을 돌리는 거냐?
oi, Bohnen. Bohnen is German for beans. What did he mean by that?
아니면 너네 차 팔러 온 거냐?
아니요. 우리는 버스 타고 다녀.
장기는 우리 파 담당이 아닌데. 네 눈동자 정도로 희귀한 색이면 꽤 돈을 쳐주겠다만.
Is this a Hunter Hunter reference? Is he what?
역시 제대로 찾아왔나 보군. 자네의 대장을 찾으러 왔어.
대체 어디서 온 건데 그렇게 당당하냐?
우린 림버.
Oh. She stopped herself. An awkward silence passed.
어디서 온 거냐니까? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
Oh, I like the dynamic comet screen, basically. So they get a plus 66% on their... No, they don't get a... No, wait, what was it? They get plus 66% damage, I guess, if they're if their attack goes through. I don't know why it was again at like 6 to 16 here, because I can't see any passive that gives me gives me like a bonus or something. So if you can tell why it's 6 to 16 instead of 5 to 15, even though Ishmael doesn't seem to have a buff or something. Does she?
제정신이랍니다. 아직은.
I have no idea. Also not like her sanity is that high up or something. Anyway, we're going for this, we're going for this, we're going for this, we're going for this, we're going for this.
명령대로.
Most of them should go through and deal some serious damage.
혈이 난
Yeah, 2 of them are staggered. I think that's enough to just go like this then.
죄를 새겨주겠어. 혈이 난자오.
The sneaky bash attack is pretty strong. It's always like these early guys that are standing last, right? Oh, one of us is staggered. The stagger system is somewhat weird, I gotta say. Oop, didn't want to do that. Let's pay attention again then. We're already dealing with one less person. Oh, that's not a good roll. 3 to 13.
명령대로.
흉터의 결과
Well, one of them is dead. And if they kill Faust, then so be it, I guess.
터졌군요.
Alright, she's back. And there's only 3 left.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
흉터의 결과
정신이 물러 터졌군요. 소란이 들리네요.
0 left.
흉터의 결과야.
Make that 0 left. Is there a wave 2? Yes, okay. Cool. This obviously increases the amount of one-sided attacks as well. They get to Q2 attacks. Look at this. This is interesting. Can they target like the same dice several times? I guess they can't. Which is interesting because I guess I can on one-sided attacks, whatever. It's all the same. No matter what I would have done here, except for like the purple in the beginning. It's been all the same. However, this looks like another 2 enemies staggered. Oh my god, one of them almost dead right off the bat. I'm kind of getting used to the combat system and it's growing on me, I think. I hope it stays like that. I hope like I'm gonna find out the little intricacies of it and will remain positive about it, basically. What do I choose here? Both have a combat value of 26, or power level? Attack level? But one is like plus 125% damage, I guess, because it's... No, they're both slash, but I don't know why this gets plus 125, due to the affinity, I guess, maybe? However, yeah, let's... No, these are clashing, so I'm gonna go for double red. Which gives it resistance reduction, I guess?
죄를 새겨주겠어.
I have double purple, double yellow, double red, double blue. Oh my god, one of us died, I think. That's a first, but I fully embrace it. Actually, I like it. That's how it should be. Yes, who died it? It's Faust. Well, there's only one of them left. So he's gonna be... He's full health still, how did that happen? I guess the people clashing with him just didn't get through at all. Now I have so many one-sided attacks though that it doesn't matter. I'm almost gonna run out of encapsulin, which I just spent to get more modules, because it was just kept piling up and up and up. We might have to use an encapsulin box. The team searches around the Car Pagodas looking for the Tingtang gang's boss. Will we level up soon? One or the other. Curious what happens first.
야, 무슨 일이냐?
Why do they have such great shirts? I love it. Also, like the tattoos, right?
형님, 소속도 안 밝힌 놈들이 난데없이 들이닥치지 뭡니까?
누가 보낸 거냐? 차림을 보니까 하바대로 파나 정육점파 녀석들은 아니고 지금이라도 싹싹 빌고 물러가면 사지 멀쩡하게는 보내주마.
So he's the boss? Is this gonna be like a sub-boss battle or something?
그대가 입고 있는 옷을 순순하게 벗어주면 물러가겠소만.
아이, 그렇게 말하니까 좀 이상해지는데.
형님, 그 소문으로 떠돌던 사람 죄치로 이상한 걸 한다는 그런 집단인 것 같습니다.
What the do what? The oddpods that fadangle with people's odors? What?
역겨운 새끼들. 인생 그렇게 살지 말아라.
Did he just accuse us of like imagining descent or something? Now our assumed big boss of the gang is looking at us with genuine disgust. I've not wanted to win a fight as desperately as I do now. Maybe even 3 waves, or are we gonna fight it? We're not gonna fight it boss immediately. There are 3 waves, okay. Good. So we need to make the most out of this. Get the best attacks right off the bat, if possible. Spend 3 charge to inflict 4 bind. We don't have any charge, so we're gonna gain charge this time.
죄를 새겨주겠소.
Paying attention to the skill text now, that's right. Bet you didn't expect that out of my videos.
난자오.
Looks like I leveled up. I'm a true gamer. Gain 1 poise next turn. A little disappointed that like the defense value and the offense value for the skills seems to be the same almost every single time, but whatever. Also the fact that they have 2 skills make it feel a little bit redundant, that you can even choose sometimes, but it's just how it is. It's gonna change over time and with more level ups and stuff. Or maybe I'll dabble into, if I can, into like some ego in this 3rd wave or something. Does this mean that I should have paid attention to the resources I get here? Maybe. Wow, attack power down 2. Left him at a 0. That's gotta hurt.
흉터의 결과요.
The coin system is interesting because this is the thing that sets it apart from Ruina, right? So he has 45 sanity. Does this mean that he has enough to do his ego? No. Does anyone have enough yet? Ishmael could. We're gonna take a look at what the ego does in a second. Where is it? Here. Snack Harpoon. Which is a... Oh, it doesn't cost that much. It costs 0 sanity as well. Inflict binds and inflicts 1 tremor. It has a power value of 15 plus 4, so... I like the picture. However, seems to be single target. So... This one is attacking nothing, I think. Is it? No, this one is... Why does it not show me? Here. I need to hover over... I can't hover over this, apparently. Which is... That's weird. I wish if I hovered over this, it would show me the same as if I hovered over this. It's clashing against this. And he's one of the stronger ones, right? The bean-hating Tingtang. So we're gonna use it. Might as well. I hope I'm not gonna regret it. I don't think I will. 7 to 9 is actually better, thank you very much. 5 to 15. Inflict Rupture. When hit by an attack, take fixed damage by the effect's potency, then reduce its count by 1. I don't know why we have like a minus 7%, is it because of the affinity? But we have a roll value of 15 to 19? When attacked by skills that burst tremor, raise the stagger threshold by the effect's potency. Raise the stagger threshold? What? Whatever that means. No, I need this. Thank you very much.
신속히 처리하자.
I guess we're gonna see her use the ego, right? It's gonna get highlighted. Here we go. We won the clash. No heads on the attack though.
있을 거야.
12 damage. It's at a total of 14 in the bottom right, so maybe it dealt like damage twice. One with the throw and the second time with like the pulling it back and attacking something. Anyway, I think I can just... I might as well be able to just match colors here. Wow, all light blue or dark blue in this one. And one green, admittedly, but still pretty impressive. If we do hit, that should bump up our damage quite considerably. Yeah, they're all dead, I guess. A good second wave. And there he is, the Tingtang boss. He has 225 health, which is immediately higher than all of the other goons, which have like 62. When this unit is defeated, all its allies lose 45 SP, which is an interesting throwback to Mersault saying, remove the head and the bones will fall apart or something. This unit loses 15 SP whenever its ally is defeated. Also interesting. So basically whatever you do, you're gaining the upper hand slowly but surely. Alright, and here we are, the third wave again. I thought that since 3 of us could use the ego attack, it might be wise to just use it on the first turn when his one-sided attacks are not as strong already, basically. So we're gonna take it. This is gonna be one-sided as well, even though it gets like a -22, and even though it is attacking a thug. The more we take out of him, the better, right? That's the thing. Here, this is gonna clash against the boss, which is pretty good. We're gonna have to roll 3 times against his 3 coins, I believe, but it's alright. It's way higher than his value. Here, 4 to 16 is better. And this is, yeah, okay, we might, if we're lucky, we're gonna stagger 3 of them, okay? If we're unlucky, well...
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Okay. We rolled heads, which is good. Let's see how much damage we deal this time against him. A total of 17. That's perfectly serviceable, I think. If she doesn't get hit anymore with some one-sided attacks. Okay, this guy is already staggered. This might actually just obliterate him, which is good since lowering the sanity might be key to what we need here. Almost. Yeah, okay, that's another one staggered. Anyway, Faust is gonna kill at least one of them now, I think. Yeah, here we go, 38 damage on one of them. He's dead. And another one dead. Already, like, look, the first turn is like the big decider. He's panicking, they are staggered and on low morale. They're actually basically dead. Now I just need to pay somewhat close attention to what is gonna clash with him and just choose the stronger attacks. And that's it, basically. I get a plus 333% with this. I would be an idiot not to choose it, right? This unlocks brain what exactly? Brainwave focusing for Ishmael, which I don't know what it does, but we might as well go for it. I guess she has some charge. Spend free charge to inflict 4 bind. No, wait, that's Faust, but it still unlocks something for Ishmael. Whatever. Because of the number, because of the color, obviously. Anyway, one is dead, the other one is dead. We are just wailing on the boss. I basically 2-turned him. 65 damage with Ryoshu. That's it.
이 바퀴벌레 같은 새끼들.
You taunt little roaches. What the fuck did he just call Rega?
대체 어디서 온 거야? 이쯤 되면 알려줄 때도 됐잖아.
우리는 림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔다.
Oh, what an Animu moment.
이제 좀 속 시원하군.
그러니까 거기가 대체 어딘데?
아, 참고로 저와 에피는 이들과는 다른 부서랍니다. 같은 취급은 곤란해요.
Wow, we just whooped their asses, come on. The sheer frustration of our aversion to conversing sensibly must have played a considerable role in causing the boss to pass out. My condolences to the poor fellow's patience.
그런데
Isn't
진짜
he
이
dead?
옷을 입어야 돼? 땀 냄새, 피 냄새, 그리고 기분 나쁘게 쿰쿰한 냄새도 난단 말이야.
Rhodia complains, lifting the shirt she took from a Tingtang member with 2 fingers like she was handling trash. Oh, that must be how she would touch me.
털도 있어. 단테가 눈이 없는 게 부러운 적은 처음이야.
Wait, how do I see? I can see, by the way. how do I do that?
생각보다 질은 좋아 보이는데 얘네 생각보다 돈 잘 버나 봐.
나랑 바꿔. 내놔.
맞춤형으로 제작된 옷이라 안 돼.
The label here says it's good for all girths. I would wish to slap that label on Rhodia. Noticing that my gaze was fixed on the label of his clothing, Effie barked.
애초에 너희가 전당포에서 그런 난리법석만 안 떨었어도 이곳에
괜찮아요. 전 한 번쯤 이런 옷 입어보고 싶었어요. 꼭
조금 떨리네요. 위장 잠입은 오랜만이라.
난 내키지 않는다. 이런 건 겁쟁이들이나 하는 짓이야.
저기 누가 이 사람 입 좀 막아주면 안 되나요?
Rude.
갈비뼈까지 베일 각오가 돼 있으면 해보든가.
Gregor's softly spoken riposte got the sinners to crack up. It's happening now. We're a ragtag team of fuckheads. For a moment, Effie and Sword seemed to wonder how they should take it. Before deciding that it's not worth mulling over and moving on. Effie then lifted a small container that appeared to be inlaid with nacre?
콩콩이파 보스에게서 얻은 소망통이다. 관리자, 당신에게 간단한 역할을 맡길게.
That's good. What are you?
무슨 말인지 모르겠다는 몸짓이니 설명을 드려야겠네요.
제2사의 특이점이 이 통 안에 담겨 있다고 하면 되려나? 이건 사람들의 소망을 잡아먹고 에너지로 저장하는 도구다.
Okay. It looks beautiful.
적당한 시점에 소망을 종이의 형태로 짜내면 짜잔! 붙이기만 하면 운이 쭉쭉 오르는 일회용 타투 스티커가 나타나죠.
Is that why they were tattooed so much? They just buffed themselves up?
남의 운을 끌어모아서 꼭대기층의 도박에 이기려고 했나 보군. 일개 건달 보스가 이런 걸 들고 있다니.
That's a weirdly specific singularity though. Right? It's such a weird use.
관리자, 단테랬나? 카지노에 들어가기 전에 당신이 이걸 보관하고 있어.
Am I really allowed to carry such big responsibility?
영 자신 없어 보인다는 몸짓이지만 당신을 지목한 이유는 있어. 첫 번째, 도박판의 제일 중요한 건
Yeah.
포커페이스야.
I guess I do have that.
아무리 표정 읽기에 능수능란한 그들이라도 시계의 표정까지 가늠할 수는 없어.
Couldn't people just wear a mask while playing poker? Is that actually forbidden to do, wearing a mask?
두 번째, 당신이 관리자가 된 것엔 나름 이유가 있을 거라고 생각해.
I don't know, I got somewhat roped into this.
그나마 저 수감자들보다는 쓸만할 거라는 내 막연한 믿음이야.
Come to think of it, he had a point. I was given the title of manager, but never had a chance to be the charismatic leader I'd envisioned. Instead of showing respect, my sinners would constantly berate and threaten me. The only real role I could afford to play was bringing them back to life. While the sinners were engaged in fierce battle, all I would do is cower behind them, anxiously praying that their heads and hearts were unscathed. With a heavy heart, I nodded to let them know I was ready.
좋아, 이걸 당신의 팔에 붙여. 당신은 이제 잠깐 동안 세상에서 가장 운 좋은 자가 될 수 있어.
Damn! I wonder who's gonna fall on my lap. Felt close.
그럼 여러분은 콩콩이파, 저희는 딜러. 서로 역할에 최선을 다해보죠.
Vowing that we'll see this operation to success no matter what. We opened the door to the casino. Gregor dealt 30% of damage with a whopping 326. Ishmael tanked the most damage, which I guess is a stat as well. Is it something to be proud of though? Not entirely sure. As soon as she gets her third skill, I guess she's gonna be a powerhouse with spending the charge instead of just gaining it. Gregor so far, he's just... Well, he has the front-loaded damage, I guess. Sweet. Bye everyone.